got the 100 above the park camera in the Central West End near Forest Park looking due south. And boy, that lightning has been really intense. A lot of people seeing it from Kirkwood, and they were wondering if they were going to see a storm. Well, that storm is moving south through Jefferson County. And I can tell you this, let's go ahead and show you the frontal boundary that is pushing through the St. Louis area. Nothing's developing north of that front, and I'll point this out exactly. The air has been very stable, believe it or not, all the way through Herman and St. Louis northward. So not really seeing much of anything. And then you get to that intense band of lightning that moved through a high ridge and Burns Mill. A lot of lightning, a lot of thunder with that. Down to near Hillsborough, but it really did break up quite a bit. Now it's Monroe County, Illinois, with that frequent lightning and the heavy downpours pushing through there. But these are sub-severe. We haven't had any warnings on these. A little bit of new development right through Franklin County, and now seeing another cluster of storms, northern Phelps County, and then watching this insane area of showers and storms. A lot of lightning with this, hundreds of strikes through Crawford County and now Washington County, pushing into Park Hills and west of Farmington at this point, dropping into northern portions of Iron County. And flash flood warnings and really the severe thunderstorm warnings, just one of them we had in southwestern Phelps County. That's the only one we've had, but the more intense storms have been to the south. Let's show you those real quick. So Mountain Grove, Seymour, Fairgrove, Springfield, these are all flash flood warnings. We have a couple severe thunderstorm warnings right through Mountain Grove and close to Eminence in Missouri and Carroll. So that's just outside of the viewing area. Our viewing area is right here. I'm going to show you. This is Reynolds County, Iron County. Still watching this cell near Potosi, getting a lot of lightning with that. And let's go ahead and go back and go forward one more here. Zoom into around Potosi. So Belgrade, a lot of thunder and lightning with this. In fact, how many strikes? Hundreds of strikes. It seems like it's weakening a little. So it's not severe, no warning on this, but to the west of Bonne Terre, west of Farmington. Show you Park Hills there, so getting a little bit of rain there. But the more intense part of that cell is around Belgrade and southern Washington County and pushing into Iron County. Then we get up to the area that got hit earlier was Burns Mill and High Ridge. A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, some downpours. As it moves south, here's Hillsborough. Hillsborough, you had that rodeo going on. It really did break apart before it got to the rodeo where there's 10,000 people. So luckily that storm moved east, but unfortunately for Waterloo, you're getting the lightning and also those very heavy downpours right now. And New Athens, you're seeing that also just north of Red Bud. It does seem to be dropping south your way. Hecker, you're definitely in Illinois getting some thunder and lightning with that, but these are sub-severe. And then Marissa, Illinois, just south of you, probably seeing the lightning, hearing the thunder, and as it pushes south towards Sparta. So we'll watch to see how long that cluster holds together. Zoom out the shot a little bit. Let's go back and show you that cold front that's moving through. So again, we've seen this boundary. Just north of that, we have had nothing. Bowling Green, Carrollton, Troy. That's just ground clutter. No thunderstorm activity there. And so just watching this front as it sags to the south, we have had limited thunderstorm activity anywhere from St. Louis northward, but boy, you can see that lightning in the area. Arnold, you've had thunder and lightning. Barnhart, Waterloo, New Athens, again, sub-severe. Union, Missouri, and St. Clair getting in on that too. And then Steelville, a little bit of redeveloping there west of Cuba. Also, you're probably seeing that lightning to your west and going right across Interstate 44 in between Cuba and Rella. And then we're getting most of that really rough stuff is down to the south, just outside of the viewing area. I'll take off the lightning here. So again, there's 3 different severe thunderstorm warnings and numerous flash flood warnings. So we have not seen that in our viewing area. So just reading the Weather Service chat. So the cold fronts just arrived in the northern edge of the severe thunderstorm watch area. So the storms in southwest Missouri have been robbed of a lot of the best air for storms today. So we're already forming into a broader complex and sinking south. So this futurecast is really showing any storm activity for the rest of the night. Excuse me, will be in our southern counties. And so we'll watch that in case any of them get severe, but it does look like that the intensity will be less. Now that said, the severe thunderstorm watch continues until 1 a.m. The Weather Service may trim this a little bit and just include Reynolds, Iron, and Madison County, maybe St. Francis County, but we'll see which ones get trimmed out of here. Or they might keep the watch until 1 a.m. A flood watch for the potential of flash flooding, that same area. This does not include the metro. No one in Illinois. Let's go back to that severe thunderstorm watch. None of the counties in Illinois. And even Perry County, Missouri is not even included. Gasconade County, Franklin County, not included. And same thing for that flood watch for the potential of flash flooding. But where we see training, well, one storm after the other, it keeps redeveloping, and that's called training. 3 to 5 inches of rain possible. So still watching mainly south, that storm chance. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, haven't really seen that yet. Large hail, well, there was some in central Missouri and in the Ozarks, up to egg size. But we haven't seen that in Missouri. Small hail possible, yes, but we haven't had the large hail yet. And we're hoping that we're not going to see that for the night. But still watching through at least midnight. It's 83 in St. Louis, even after dark at 9 o'clock. So that humidity, that dew point, 70. So we have the moisture. We had that heat today. And the trigger was that front, 88 for that high, 69 for the low. 29 hundredths of an inch of precip. That was from this morning's rain. And we have not seen any rain at Lambert. But let's take a look again. This is looking to the south. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit on this and see if it's just moving the camera maybe a little bit more south and east. And we could probably see a little bit more lightning when I do that. So I'm going to move this a little bit more in a south and east direction, because that lightning in northern Jeffco, where I had it pointed, seems to have weakened. There it is. So as you move the camera more south and east toward looking in the direction of Monroe County, Illinois, you can see a lot more flashes. And that's where the concentration of that lightning has gone to. So looking more southeast toward Monroe County in Illinois. So the good news is, again, that severe thunderstorm watch may be trimmed a little bit before 10 o'clock. And the flash flood watch probably will continue, though, because the training of showers and storms still likely as we head into the overnight hours. So let's go through that radar again. Weak cold front coming through the area. No new warnings on the activity that is currently moving through part of the metro. So let's go through that. So if you look around Arnold, you've seen some heavy downpours and lightning. Now it's moving a little bit more to your east. So Waterloo, Columbia, definitely hearing the thunder, seeing more of that lightning around you or just to the south. And all the way through Hecker, New Athens, just south. So you might be seeing the lightning in Belleville, but it's to your south, and it does look like this is bubbling more south and east of you. So expecting Belleville to stay dry, Muscuda, St. Louis, Richmond Heights, but you might be seeing that lightning again to your south and east. So watching this as it drops down into Randolph County in Illinois. These have been sub-severe, not expecting them to be severe. We have not seen that, but lots of lightning, heavy downpours, and maybe some small hail with this. And the Weather Service even says that they say, quote, we feel confident to say that the threat is almost over. Just watching again to the south. And we have not seen any new development. Boy, lots of thunder, lots of lightning, Potosi, Belgrade, near Cuba, Missouri, southern Gasconade County, southern Franklin County, just some lightning and some rain, but the more intense lightning has definitely been in the south. And then now you're getting that rain in Madison County, Missouri, into also Iron County. And most of that severe weather and flash flooding has been just south of Phelps County. So that is it. I'll have a full update coming up at 10 o'clock, and we will stay here in case things do change. Thanks for joining us.